World Series, in which the Cleveland Indians are attempting to sweep the Braves for the World Championship. Let me share this. All right, and looks like everything's ready. I'm not sure if I'm being invited yet. Let's check on that. Not yet. Looks like it just came through. And Cleveland Indians are feeling pretty good about their chances here in Boston. They would like to get it done here. Of course, everyone would like to win on their home field, but if you're lucky enough to ever find yourself in this position, you know that you get it done where it needs to get done, and you don't mess around with trying to prolong a world championship. Looks like they were sticking to Boston, which is fine by me. To win a World Series in Fenway Park, it'd be a pleasure. And we're going to go with Carlos Martinez, who has been lights out for the Cleveland Indians. And we're good. I was talking to the Cleveland Indian players, and they were saying that, you know, they were very nervous for Game 1. I think you saw that on the earlier parts of the game. Game 2 and 3, they were very relaxed, and it definitely showed in their performance. But a lot of them are saying that being this close to a world championship now here in Game 4, they're starting to feel those nerves working up again.
I tell you, this crowd is making it so I can hardly hear my own voice. They are indeed raring to go.
Cleveland Indians on a hell of a run. They've won 16 of their last 17 games after that 4-game losing streak that really sparked up a bunch of trash talking in the league. But ever since, as mentioned before, they have gone on quite a tear, 16-1 in their last 17. Looking to make it 17 out of 18 to take home the World Series today here in Boston, Massachusetts at historic Fenway Park. They have outscored the Braves 14-7 so far, and today the Braves will leave it up to their left-hander Ray to avoid being swept, and Carlos Martinez will be the starter for the Indians. Was originally traded for and used by the Indians as their closer, but with his kind of stamina and the kind of performances that he put forth, they rightfully put him in the starting rotation, and here he is with a chance to seal the deal here for the World Series.
And now, your Atlanta Braves.
briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, Dee Gordon. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can
Mike Trout still batting above 400, looking to be the first player to bat over 400 in the postseason. And he's got a pretty good shot at that, if you ask me. Of course, that's not his aim. It's not his focus. And that's kind of par for the course as it pertains to the Cleveland Indians. They're not really after their personal accolades, although it's nice to rack up some good numbers along the way in pursuit of team aspiration, which is the World Series championship.
Here's Dee Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Dee Gordon.
Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch.
Oof, that changeup has been giving the Indians a little bit of problems.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Bryant is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
In the second spot,
Edwin Encarnacion now.
282.
Infield in the
correctly.
Here now the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball one.
Wisely holds back.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. There's a swing.
Encarnacion with a shot to left field. This one looks to be off the wall. And held to a single, but that is a good sign for Encarnacion in that very important two spot of the lineup. Next up is Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Oh, and a little bit in front of that curveball.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Oh, and he cannot hold back on that changeup.
0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready with the
correctly.
1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as he just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it.
Good eye there.
And hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count. With
and a curveball inside sits down Mike Trout, and you do not see that very often, especially not
the breaking ball there.
Men on base.
Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes the ball.
Ray might have found something inside with the curveball, but that's the thing about this Cleveland Indians ball club. Once you feel like you have them with a certain pitch, they become an expert at looking for just that pitch.
There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup.
And again, a little bit inside. You can tell the Cleveland Indian batters are pressing.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Moving up that pitch count.
Off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. This is hit high in the air.
Deep shot to center field. This could be an easy out, and it is.
Is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Tribe, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Leading out for the Braves, second baseman, Colton Wong.
And that misses inside 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem.
Tell the Cleveland Indians are a little nervous. That throw a little off the mark by Merrifield. And that's generally where you see the nerves come into play, is routine plays. And this is a deep shot to left field, folks. This could be out of here. And it is off the wall.
It's off the monster. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Braves really off to a good start, and the Cleveland Indians are fortunate that it was not out of the ballpark. And it was just a really, really well hit ball. And in that case, this ballpark works against you.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better.
And he strikes him out. A huge strikeout.
Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pitch out, nothing doing.
And he is letting Blackman know that we are
runner in scoring position,
paying attention to him.
2 down. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing. And in the first inning, it's
just
a good
missed the
sign.
corner.
Things are looking good for him right now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably.
And an inside strike.
Swing and a miss at the gas, and that
beautiful
ends the inning.
Way of getting himself out of trouble for Carlos Martinez.
With Merrifield next to hit. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
With Merrifield.
Chop fouled over towards
just a little bit in front of that one.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Starting in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, third baseman number 7, Trey Turner.
Into the box
Trey
now,
Turner.
Trey Turner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That looked like he was chasing that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking
And
for
this
a
looks to
fastball.
be in center field. Could be a blooper, but it's caught by Wong.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. A match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Ryan.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind nothing in 2.
Masterful job so far by Carlos
I don't think we're going to
Martinez.
see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And
Now
just
a
absolutely
changeup
frozen.
locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Batting sixth,
Here's Steve Pierce now.
first baseman
Now the
Steve
pitch.
Pierce.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But
base hit into left field.
That pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz sprinting after it. He's got it, and they're 2 down now.
Looks like they will be doubled off here. Cruz making a great play. Nobody expected him to catch that. Can't really blame the Braves runner there, but at the same time,
Gary Sanchez.
the stakes being this high, you got to be a little more careful than that on the base pass. Sanchez catches up to that, but no real.
And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1.
No real contact.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Now in the box, Carlos Martinez. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Third inning, no score to this point. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
This is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke
back to the top of the order.
And that's out number 2.
Okay, Gordon right on it here.
Softly hit here to the left
oh,
side.
beautiful play. Try to sneak it over the infield, but Simmons is right where he needs to be.
Russell Martin now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Russell Martin.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. The pitcher, Robbie Ray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and
he gets the lead out. It's pretty risky, but it was a right play. Now you have a man on first and a slower of the two on bases still.
Colton Wong.
So very good play.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Well, good idea. He just missed the pitch. He got the wrong one. He's looking for a fastball there that threw him a changeup, and he just didn't go down to get it to drop the bunt. Even if it's a changeup or anything off speed, you still got to have a good approach of putting the ball down on the ground.
Here's the 0-2. Runs up and gets this one down.
And that time,
not in time as he's able to leg it out.
It does work.
Ready for another chance.
It turns out to be a really good play because
a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but...
Ready with the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Ray.
They're going to be Tess Trout at the plate, and smartly they go back to third.
So they're loaded now. With
now the bases are loaded. Beautiful hit by Charlie Blackmon. And it's going to be up to Mookie Betts. And he knows a thing or two about batting in this.
Mookie Betts. Ball one.
Wow.
Looking to put the ball
This
in
ball
play
club.
here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got two balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Cruz. He makes the catch.
They'll test him, it looks like, but no, they will not. And smartly, although it did move the catcher off the plate.
The batter.
Now it's going to be up to J.D. Martinez. He's been in this situation before.
1 here in the early going. Circle change there, called strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Good pitch.
Fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away.
Beautiful pitching to get himself out of trouble there, folks. That was just something else we saw right there. Championship pitching, bases loaded, with 1 out.
Still scoreless.
And he gets himself out of trouble, folks. J.D. Martinez is just not seeing the ball, but the Indians are not seeing the ball well as they've been held to 1 hit here in the early goings,
in and ready
here in the
for
top of the
another
4th.
shot. Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to get it going here to begin the
Encarnacion
4th.
responsible for that only hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing.
And he pops that one up.
Long. Ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour.
Trout with a deep shot. Deep shot. This could be trouble, and it's out of the ball game, folks. It's out of the park. Mike Trout coming through again, big time for the Cleveland Indians. 1-0.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's
unbelievable
thus far.
right fielder. Nelson Cruz.
Cruz thinking the same thing. You can see that.
It's foul, strike 1.
Man, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch.
Oh, and he's beamed. And you know the Indians are not going to like that, but they're going to have to stay focused because this is a big, big game.
Here comes the first pitch. Line
Merrifield with a beautiful hit to the outfield.
Been left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
God damn it. And unbelievably, we got people on second and third, but for some reason, Cruz was not moving to third when Merrifield was getting to second base. Here comes
again. Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1.
Cleveland Indians right now looking to bust out second and third with 1 out.
1 ball and no strikes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a
Good
prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of.
Oh, and he just stays alive.
Just
stays alive. I was looking for a definite changeup there, and he got a fastball.
Running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And
good eye by Anthony Rizzo. Takes a base, now loads up the bases for Trey Turner. He's been good in these spots.
Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. He couldn't hold back.
Cannot hold back on that.
Run around. It's strike one. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Did not go around.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire.
No, he's going to try and throw something off speed.
On 3 hits.
To get a double play.
Point for the Indians.
Got 2 strikes there.
2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
And it's
depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher,
playing the outfield, and he will not be tested.
If you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls,
smartly so.
I think you have to stick with that plan.
Nelson Cruz on third. I'd rather put the bat in Gary Sanchez's hands.
Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
And Gary Sanchez comes through, folks, like he's been doing all year long. The base hit. The Cleveland Indians take a 2-0 lead here in the 4th inning.
This time it just didn't work out.
Now we got Carlos Martinez.
Ready now, Carlos Martinez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at-bat.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swinging a soft liner.
Man, he really took his time on that throw. I think he thought he caught it. I think most of the fans thought he caught it too, but no, it definitely did hit the ground.
Stepping into the box.
And the Indians take a 2-0 lead.
Lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Carlos Martinez is going to want a much smoother inning than he did last inning when he loaded up the bases.
And that's the first out.
And that's a good start right here with 1 pitch and 1 out.
Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He singled his last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Oh, did he go? Did he go? No, he didn't.
Down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit back up the middle towards second.
Nice play for D. Gordon, and 3 outs. 1-2-3 inning for the Indians, and that's exactly what you want after you strike on the board. And next up is D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Shortstop.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But
and D. Gordon pops up.
But he did.
The infield
is under it. 1 down.
1 down.
Now batting, left fielder
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the
Sion a little bit in
Good
front
for
of that.
strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
And Encarnacion once again gets
nice
a base hit, very important in front of Mike
You
Trout.
swing down, and all you want to do is see the.
With a home run last time.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a flare out
Mike
toward
Trout
right center.
flares up to
That's
right
coming
field
on.
for the
Two down.
second out.
Throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And Nelson Cruz with a hard hit ball to the shortstop. Played nicely by Simmons, and the side is retired.
At the plate, Russell Martin. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Catcher, Russell.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit. He's now
You made a
2
friend?
for 2 in this one.
That's good,
So it's
puppy.
an
That's
inning
good.
opening
Show mommy.
base
Mommy's
hit,
help me.
and the
Daddy can't
Braves
right now,
have a
okay?
man on.
Good job, though. I'll play with you soon, okay?
Into the box, Robbie Ray comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Puppy, watch where you're walking. You can walk into the wall. Close the door, please.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a
Oh, and it is out of play.
Throws up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't.
Okay, puppy.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Almost caught that.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this ball's going to find the
Martinez
seats
better be
down the
careful
left
with
field
pitching
line.
it upstairs
Foul,
like
strike
that,
1.
especially with the man on
Set
base.
with the 0-1. And he pulls
come
the
on.
swing on the circle change, but it's taken for
The
ball
strike.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Trey Turner with the amazing effort.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And we'll see another pitch here.
What an at-bat. Can really respect
plate.
this kind of effort.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
And this will drop, folks, for a ground rule double.
Over the wall, but
Braves
the
are
will score.
in the ball game.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Martinez really struggling here.
With a runner at third. And
the Braves have tied it up here, folks.
There as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive, and scored the run easy.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez with a chance to do something.
The runner at first following the RBI single. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
It skips in, and he's safe.
Did get in there.
But he's in there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tap down the line.
Let this go out of bounds smartly.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
2-2.
That ends the inning. So 2 runs. With Merrifield next to hit.
Si lo puedes traer sería mejor.
1 for 2 to this point.
There we go. Slider.
Oh, and he gets the inning started.
This is going to be off the wall, folks.
High and deep to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's a good way to start the inning after allowing the Braves to tie it.
Leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason.
Now Anthony Rizzo.
Right now.
Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In
nice
there,
pitch.
it's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Looks like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Throw over to the bag. The 1-2 pitch. He's running towards second, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Lifted into center field. Blackmon is right there, 1 down.
Now 1 out with a man in scoring position here for the Cleveland Indians.
Ready for another
Trey Turner
now. Trey Turner, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Wong trying to get there. And that'll get down for a base hit.
A beautiful double.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Kind of wish that Merrifield would have read it a little bit better.
For more, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he couldn't put it
come on.
He clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
No, did not go.
Hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. second and third. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
Full count here, folks.
Count is full. Here's the pitch.
And Sanchez delivers a huge at-bat, a 2-run single, folks, here, and it doesn't get any bigger than that, folks.
They take the lead here 4-2.
The pitcher, number 25.
Ready once again, Carlos Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in to try it again.
What?
D. Gordon. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Wow, that was a base hit. That's crazy. I did not see that.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hand.
Towards second.
And D. Gordon with a
through into the outfield.
lazy single.
And they'll hold that.
Bases are loaded now for Edwin Encarnacion, folks, and the Indians are looking to break.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it.
Out in this inning.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that one stayed up a little high.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel
huge pitch coming
really
up.
confident with.
2 balls and
just
2
never
strikes.
Could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Pitch
And
swung
Encarnacion.
out and hit in the air. Blackman's after it. And he makes the play, but this should extend
looks like
their
there'll
lead
be
as the
another
runner tags from third. And he will
run
make
here.
to
It's a
third by
sacrifice
Whistler
fly,
as he
and we
safe
got 2
a
on
very
base from
close
Mike
play.
Trout. Now 5-2.
Riding in once again, Mike Trout. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Mike Trout,
Ground
beautiful
ball
hit.
sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
RBI.
In the score, the runner from third.
And the Indians are just
ball up the middle. That's gonna
unloading
run
here.
Right there. That's a nice
You're
job
definitely
of
looking at
staying
your
up the middle, not trying
World
to
Series
hit the
MVP,
ball
folks.
Or get out in front.
Mike
Just
Trout.
stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Now a throw over.
We got a little pause in the action here. All right. My hand's cold? Sorry. I don't know, puppy. Your hands are hot. Yeah. I'm not playing the iPad all day, that's why. All right. And here comes Nelson Cruz. Just trying to make something happen here.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a
He's got a kiss from the wife, so you know that's a good sign for me.
He inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Oh, and a nice play. And what happened here, I don't know. I don't know. I think the Braves are definitely feeling it right now, because that was an easy play at second base to get him out of the inning, but instead it's an RBI error, and it's just a shame, folks. And another bat.
And that's in there, base hit. Trout rounds third and is
Trout thought about it, but wisely goes back home, and goes back to third, and these Indians are just, that baseball must be like a beach ball to them right now. There we go.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll try to hold
Beautiful
back
pitch.
on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1 and a half swing here, but this
He's
is
definitely got him guessing up there.
The 0-2 pitch. Ball
This is where the Indians are really good at just fouling off balls until they get what they want.
The crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
And another chance for the Braves to get out of here, and they do this time, but not before the Indians score 5 in that inning and have positioned themselves very comfortably in front and are that much closer to a World Series championship.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Moving under it, Cruz makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip. Of that straight changeup.
All right, here we go.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is on the ground over to first.
Beautiful play
Flip it to the pitcher covering
by
for
the pitcher here. Martinez is just looking very comfortable.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2.
His rolls, and he was talking with our Leslie Michaels before the game, and he was just letting her know it was a lifelong dream for him to pitch in the World Series, and not even in his dreams did he ever pick that he would be the starter for the clinching game. So this is really beyond his imagination what's happening here. And he's playing in a way that would
you got him in between right now, and that's an
that would make you think he's been preparing for this all his life. And a great stretch from Anthony Rizzo, and the Indians get out of the inning. What do you think about that, Sebastian?
A speedy Trey Turner
we'll work on those answers.
He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Grounded
beautiful hit, Trey Turner, right up the middle.
Through into center field, so he's got
will not be baited into going for second.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to look it in is Simmons, one away. Ready for another chance?
Carlos Martinez. Interesting that he is
plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And
still batting.
Throw to second. He's in there. Settling in now, D. Gordon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two.
And a beautiful play.
Go to second as they get the force out. But they won't get two.
We got two speedsters on the paths here. Encarnacion, 2 for 3.
Encarnacion now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
And a deep shot, folks. This looks like it has a chance. And it is out of here, folks. A 3-run shot by Encarnacion. It is a 10-2 ball game, folks.
And he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Oh, and the Braves answer back. Wow, look at this. It's going to take a lot for the Indians not to want to retaliate, because he got hit right between the numbers, folks. There was no doubt that was on purpose, folks.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first.
And my wife is bringing in my wine. Put it right there, babe. Not yet, not yet. Thank you. I like where your head's at, but not yet. Thank you, babe. Woohoo!
Number 71. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's Nelson Cruz.
Oh, and Cruz fouls that back, and it looks like Martin has a chance there, and he does. And it's 3 outs, folks, but not before the Indians pretty much stamped their ticket into the World Series championship with a absolute bomb by Edward Encarnacion.
A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And
and he did not mean to do that, but it sure as hell looks like it. I swear that was not on
purpose. Now at the plate, number 71, Drew Waters will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
And
hit hard on the ground to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm.
It looks like the Braves are not ready to concede yet.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great.
And as much as the Indians would love to keep him in there.
Skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Michael Pineda comes on to start.
Let him finish. They're doing the right thing here.
To work with. Colton Wong will stand in as it's grounded sharply to first, and the throw will go to second as they
try to go to double play.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And the runner's coming home. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Turner is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. Singled home run in his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit.
Smoking fastball by Pineda.
It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the
Indians are holding it down.
Joaquin Soria.
Now pitching for the Braves.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a fly ball heading for
Merrifield with
Martinez
the deep fly ball. This
field.
looks playable though.
And
1
he
out.
puts it away for the first out.
First baseman number 44. Anthony.
Now up Anthony Rizzo.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Lifted
And
the
Rizzo
other
with
way
a
out
deep
to
shot
left
into
center.
deep left
Martinez
center.
has a read on it. 2 down.
Martinez is playing it really nice, so he makes an easy catch there, and there's 2 outs here.
Baseman number 7.
Digging in, Trey Turner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is line
And
to
Trey
left.
Turner, beautiful.
And that's in there, so perhaps
Base
some
hit.
life here with 2 men out. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Oh, the
Really
changeup
reached down low, but
executed
just
nicely, and he
quick
still got a
wrist.
ground ball. He
That's
got
how
the
you
base
can,
hit. He got
tell.
his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do.
He caught up to
Sometimes
that.
it just doesn't
Quick
work out for him.
snap with the
Gary
wrist.
Sanchez
able to
is at the
catch
plate
any
as he
kinda
takes a cold
changeup.
strike 1. It's been a 2 for
kinda
4 effort
off-speed
for him
pitch,
so
really.
far in the ball game. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing
And
at. So
Trey Turner steals second base, and you know that's
some
not gonna
managers treat the postseason
that's
as
not
a
gonna
time
make
to be
the Braves
aggressive,
feel any
and
good
that's
about that with
exactly
an
the case
8-run
here.
lead.
They had the speed burner on the
not
move,
very
and it worked out
sportsmanlike.
nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the 1 left for the Tribe. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Leading off for the Braves.
Into the windup and the pitch. J.D. Martinez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant.
There's
No
reports
hits in
that
3 tries
the
so far.
Fenway
He's
Park
struck out
ground
once.
screw is starting to
Front
put
as he
plastic
grounds this one to short. Oh,
up
he can't
in
come
the
up with it.
Cleveland
And
Indians
the
locker
too
room.
late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
A lot of times teams discourage that. It's not already the 9th inning and
Now
at least
at the
1
plate,
out, but with
Steve
an
Pierce.
8-run
He's got
lead,
a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I'm
We'll
sure the
start him here
Indians
with a
don't have a
changeup,
problem
but
with
it's
that.
taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can
Beautiful.
go back to that changeup.
You know what?
And a fastball
Something
swung
that
on
gets
and
lost
missed as
in
he just reared back
all
there.
this because of the way the Indians swing their bats is the
In now,
Cleveland Indians pitching
Andrelton
has just been
Simmons.
unbelievable.
Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Shoots this one over to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now. As the
folks, we are 1 inning away now from a possible world championship for the Cleveland Indians.
The historic old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park.
Leading off for the Indians.
Digging in, Michael Pineda.
And this is a real classy move right here, folks. Melky Cabrera able to come in here in the 9th inning. You know, a huge part of this team all year long.
Richard Rodriguez
you know, to allow him to play here the last game of the World Series.
Here we go.
Really a class
number
act.
9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
Oh, and a
nice
strikeout.
good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's D. Gordon now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Member of this ball club all year long.
Held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Encarnacion, just an unbelievable game here. 3 for 4 with a home run and 4 RBIs.
It's been a nice
Would not be surprised if they beat him.
Including a homer to this point. And he takes ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup.
He's still swinging for the fences.
And go out there and try to make quality pitches.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he goes and chops this
and he just finds the hole in the infield, which means we're going to have Trout bat one more time, and it's pretty fitting that he gets to be possibly the last batter of the season for the Indians if they don't beat him. To see if they don't beat him. I think they just had about enough of him. And they do! And they do! And it was definitely something that we knew was going to happen, and it did. And it doesn't matter, though. I mean, I'm sure next year there'll be plenty of time to get back for that. But right now, we have bigger fish to fry. No pun intended, Mike Trout.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter.
You know, Nelson Cruz just wants to make them pay for that.
I dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the change up down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Look out.
Whoa, Nelson Cruz, he's not going to take it the way Trout does. Just leave it to tell you that much.
Previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
2 down, runners at first and second. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
And Nelson Cruz makes him pay for it, folks. And this is so fitting, folks. Out of the ballpark. That's what happens when you go after one of ours, folks. A 3-run shot for the record books, 13-2. I will not be surprised if they come after this guy, too. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Nelson Cruz makes the Braves pay for their lack of sportsmanship.
Catch to retire the side. So they get Brad Peacock.
And Brad Peacock is just unbelievable. 0 for ERA here in the postseason.
Martin now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Leading off in the bottom of
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Brad Peacock here, you can tell he's full of nerves, even though it's an 11-run lead is usually enough to calm you down a bit, but the Indians are 3 outs away from a World Series championship.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
And Peacock is known to be a historian of the game, so none of this gets lost on him.
2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a
beautiful
miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So striding forward now, Jonathan Schoop will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate.
There's been a warning issued to both benches, and you know the Indians don't like that. There's plenty of time for warnings when you know the Indians have just been teed off on, and there was no warnings. And the moment you go inside to them, to the Braves, and there's a warning, and I know the Indians manager is not happy about that.
The 3-0. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch.
And there's 2 outs, folks, and we are 1 out away from a world championship, folks.
Into the box. Colton
1 out away.
Doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1. Very weakly on the ground.
And that's it, folks. We're down to 1 strike.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball.
1 strike away.
Early, timing not quite there. Had a fastball.
And that's it, folks. And it's over. The Indians have won the World Series, folks. Unbelievable. They're going crazy here on the mound at Fenway Park. And I have no idea why the National League emblem is being shown right now, but the Indians are going crazy, folks.
The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd.
An unimaginable season.
Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy
just
home.
Absolutely
What
beautiful.
a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over.
And that's it, babe. The moment
there to the final out.
Trout's all been waiting for, and he deserves it, folks. The entire Cleveland Indians organization deserves it.
And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy
Here
to
we
the
go.
new world champs.
World champions. That's why we play the game. Winners of 17 of their last 18 to finish the season.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.
And the Indians have won the ball game, folks.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Unbelievable, folks. And that's the end of the season. And it ended exactly how we wanted it to. Papi, give me 5. We won. Just take a quick... It was fun, folks, but it has to come to an end. Sadly, it does. We'll see you next year. This is Alejandro Salas from the Cleveland Indians saying so long until next year, and enjoy the offseason. Go Trap!